Yeah, sure. Who's it? Yo, Speezy A Strand, Speezy A Katoras. Mosmok has just dropped an album. Conversation, 6 September, 6 December. We are doing soul therapy, picnic, Semuntul Stadium. 16 December, Mar of All. Thokoza Music Festival. Sorry, busy son.
I hope busy man.
I was sharp.
Munati man. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Well, finally.
We've been like going back and forth.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I'm good, man. How are you?
Sharp.
I
think you don't need any introduction. I mean, spacing, you know, spacing, but basa ukaving, ne? Ukavuake nalikido.
Oh.
And I think the entire Eastern except for Free State and so on.
Oh my God.
Sinati, men called Blanco. All the way from Katuras.
All the way from Katlehong. Yeah. So I go by the name, I was born Senati Adelaide Parwe. That's my full name. But now I go by Senati Molapo.
Okay.
That's my father's surname.
Yeah.
So I can't yet.
Uzwile talk.
Again, ke batla ipita watsa ba re ntwe mnate ya phita
pheta.
ke batla ipita ke change sene but anyway ke Senati Molapo ke hlaetse Katlehong.
Okay.
I believe for the first year of my life ne re dula Mpedi. My mom had when I said a company in the bomb. Well, not really. I used to tell people that, but you know. But it was so she was quite lucky when it came to Msebetsi. And then she bought a house Kodikule, 7.
Okay.
So I've been living Ko 7 most of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sharp spilendik kasi how
I'm not wrong.
in and out.
I'm not wrong. Mara uskamputsa ka di pleke tse tsa Mazulu. Uskamputsa hore mavimbela yo kae
Kgatebe yo kae.
A ke fitli mo. Ke fitla ka location.
Fair.
But spread it as
Sure.
you know, kick us lag.
So the name men called Blanco Snati. Let's offer.
Why did I not think that's going to be the first question? That's a question I get all the time.
Yeah.
So I got the name Blanco before Kiba DJ. That was about 3 years ago. So when I came back, Kukas, because I'm back now, for now.
Yeah. Was just for now.
For now. Kimesi, baby.
Okay.
So when I came back, Kukas, I formed a new group of friends. And all 15 of them, or how many of them they were. And they all had cartel names. So like MK, Nelly, Uncle Frank, Honalibo, Gustavo, you know, all of Bob Hab, all those people. And then because in Nakirata didn't turn up, Kidula Kilimo. Haba groove Kimo, because I can join because I'm they are my friends. But we're not on a Griselda Blanco.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who's Griselda Blanco? But Griselda Blanco was in the part of the cartel as well. She was top 3 of the most dangerous and most, I don't know what, but yeah, Onaratad into that woman, and she was, yeah, on another level. So I was like, okay, we're now Blanco. So how I made it a man called Blanco is because the series Edlalanko Netflix.
Okay.
Pablo Escobar says, the only man I'm afraid of is a woman called Griselda Blanco. So I made it shorter and I just said a man called Blanco.
So, Bajitemba no Plomalabona, the reason why you were to umeshere a man called Blanco, giving effect of the movie, Pablo, right? With the view, the only Mutoka Mtabang this year, Kim Twamside, Luena, because Niluena fell taking group. So you wanted to Luena Mautia, like Aram and Lumuntudo.
Not even. I feel like they respected me as well, as much as I feel like Bob Pablo never respected Griselda. I think my friends respected me, and also the fact that I wasn't just there because I'm a friend. I was learning as well, because most of them kiddie DJs, and I wanted to be in that space as well. So, oh my gosh, you're in your 30s, and now you want to start a career in DJing. So the fact that for them it was like you are giving Griselda Blanco. So that's why I always say she's my spirit animal, because I'm literally living.
So, but why didn't you then form a group? Yabutegini by 15. Why
Banyana? Yeah, sorry. No.
Didn't say why.
No, you're right. No, I've got friends, ne? I've got girlfriends that are actually my sisters now. But kitty individual friendships. As in it's a group. No. I'd rather have you as one person because Chimtaka, they come from far. So if I've got friends now, of course, you know, because of my industry and whatnot. Baki batholang moli mo. Mara ke na le dichomi tsa kgale who are not groovists, who like music but are not people who go out or as flamboyant as I am or as I talk a lot, and every time people will be like, how are you guys friends? They're like, you know, sometimes you need that balance. So I don't think a group of girls, no. Also, Kirata who the center of attention.
Yeah.
So
now, how not checking Babang and then he's going to
No, it's not even like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather, you know, other things.
Yeah. In fact, let's move bit because the reason why you're here, it's based on what we are doing now currently in terms of music. But before we get there, you know, there was an event that took place Mumzanzi 2 days ago, whereby the president of the country and his cabinet, so to speak, they were to decide already a national dialogue, right? Senati Blanco Otswang capital city, that is Katoras. If you were invited there, what is it that you were going to say to the president, giving a state of
the nation? The
nation, and to be specific, Katoras as a whole.
Sure. It's quite hard to be specific when it comes to Katoras because because
yeah.
No, it's like you know. Katoras. But there are little devils here and there. That's why it's quite difficult for me to as Katoras. But yeah, when AID kidnappings and robberies, yeah, it touches me a lot because you know. But most importantly, what I would speak to the president about would be the GBV. And I feel like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, allegedly. And if you want to look at Julius Malema, angas bengek, bengsasem no futhi bengakaveli. Kuhle Julius Malema are our president, or he accused our president of GBV with his late wife. Yeah. I would have probably asked him about that because he's been so quiet, so silent about GBV in this country.
So that
would have been my. That's why I forget about
bold about it.
Yeah, I would have asked him why. Okay, we know maybe it would be contradictory because if he speaks about GBV, then he's bringing up his past. But also, have you not repented? Are you not a changed man? Do you not think it's a pandemic in this country? Because he's doing fuck all. Excuse me.
No, it's fine.
He's doing fuck all about it. He's saying nothing about it. Hashtag justice for Kwekwe, hashtag not me too. No. That would have been his conscience instead of anything else. So
do you think the reason why maybe he's quiet is because of he culprit when it comes to that, or quiet?
I think he's a culprit. I think because Utaba was about the incident with his wife. So he doesn't want to man up and talk about it. I think he's late now. The actor who came out and said he used to abuse his wife and whatnot. I commend someone who does that because then clearly you see what's wrong and you are looking for
someone
help. You are looking for help. You wabona what's like if kisa lukis so cupcake. So that you can lead us properly.
Sure. Now when you're saying Julia sana ibua wena bonge kora and probably musohlahi and stuff. X. I think this reveals the age ga plan.
Oh no,
by the way. Because Julia said this, I think, about 2 years back.
No. I was saying, hore, the incident area
Yeah.
Ramaphosa.
Okay.
I am very young. I was born in 1990. I just turned 35 a week ago.
Wow.
Literally.
Oh yes, it was your birthday.
On the 14th of
on the
August.
14th of
Yes.
August.
Yes,
Happy
I'm a Leo.
belated.
Thank you. So kisale mnyane, mara ke moholo with experience and just life in general.
Let's talk about, now that you've touched that, the issue of the hijacking and robberies that are happening. It's not only go Katlehong fair, it's all over. Even Togoza itself.
You like Isaiah Fosloras because of it.
Firstly is
It's
worse
worse.
in terms of
But also, we might say it's worse now because it trended online. Mklomo, it's always been like that. And Mklomo, because Sprite is quiet right now, doesn't mean it's not happening. So it's all over. It's happening everywhere. It's scary. What's happening? It's so scary, especially seeing horror. They don't just hijack. They kidnap you. I mean, the fact that some people even die. And you can tell horror, it's no longer just about material things. It's no longer about what you have in the car, your money or whatever, or the car itself. It's also busatan, libupilu empi, to have the guts.
even those who inkile koloi ka phone.
Also inkile koloi, also
you
inkile
want to
phone.
get rid of that
I
particular
mean,
person, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Just to the fact that you want to. I don't know if it brings you joy or anything, but it's disgusting to say the least.
Now, what do you think should happen with that particular situation? What do you think the community must do?
I think we should all reincarnate Griselda Blanco. We knew once. Let's bring war.
Yeah.
Because, number one, we know who these people are. Or we know people that know who these people are. But because as Konubakuza or our friends are dating them, you know, we don't say anything about it. When I learn to her, as long as it's not me. I knew once because clearly the police are not going to do anything about it. Tata zonke nakupaleng hiring. I will manhunt them myself.
I think Simpio Kumalo Utlamile responded to this. Let's move, man. To I think you were involved. There was a walk that was organized, I think, somewhere.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
Was it May, right?
In May.
In May, and is it the lupus disease? Correct?
Lupus awareness, yeah.
Awareness and all that. Talk us through.
So, we did the walk in remembrance of my friend and sister, Neo Tlolani. Her family has always been family to me as well. So they approached me, they're like, ma'am, ngoba wena ula.
Yeah.
Please be our MC and help us drive this whole thing. And I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. It was the first one we did. We didn't have a lot of sponsors, but it went very well. The purpose of the walk was to educate Batubamukas about lupus, because a lot of people die without even being diagnosed, and they don't even know. You can get it, and it mimics a lot of symptoms. So you think Uruena onali or whatever, and just to find out no lupus, because lupus, it shows up in a lot of ways. But one arthritis, and you'll have medication for arthritis for 10 years, kantiki lupus. Also, when I the organs the house failure or sheesh. It's deeper than that. I'm even shaking right now because every time I talk about it, it's a soft spot, man. No, I won't say too long, because you know when you believe hore mototlo fola and then abasa fall. The shitty part is also that the government does not recognize lupus as a crazy disease like that. It should be there with your cancers and your, not even HIV.
Yeah.
HIV is manageable. HIV, you can wake up tomorrow morning only non-detectable. You understand? But lupus is worse than AIDS and cancer combined. So you can imagine how masole ammile how can't even recognize the good things that are happening in your body, and it's fighting against all of that. So yeah, it's crazy. They take a lot of medication, up to 14, some more at a time. And a medication ya thing, high to sapilo, isinya your liver or your lung or your brain. So eventually your organs are going to shut down, and yeah, it's.
So that's how dangerous it is.
That's how dangerous it is. So the main purpose of the walk was so that we teach people about it, and happy because a lot of them suffer from fatigue. Ne?
Yeah.
Not even a lot. I'm sure most of them suffer from fatigue because motho in the morning and they can't operate. Motho ha sa kgona ho tsamaya, matsoho a bohloko, maoto a bohloko, o kgathetse to a point where they can't operate on a day-to-day basis. Hence, they don't even last in a 9 to 5. We wanted to educate the family members as well.
Okay.
Because batho ba tlana ba rai ngwana rona o botswa. Kanti no
But
ha
you know,
botswa ke ntho e mo tshwareng. It's just that we don't know what it is. So ngwana rona o botswa ha batlo sebetsa ha batlo wena fela mosebetsi o one fela ba o tibela wa lofa. It's because of the disease. So we were trying to educate that, and we're gonna have more every year. So from next year as well, we're gonna have another one in May. So Lupus Awareness Month is May. So yeah, you guys must look out for flyers and stuff. For
Okay,
that
sure.
as well.
Now, touching on that, because remember, we like you've said, Lena, yourself, we are not aware of that disease and all that. Do you think maybe we should wait for the awareness setting that will take place somewhere next year? May?
No.
In terms of awareness and the education, what do you think maybe the government should do? More especially our local clinics.
First of all, the government needs to put it in their curriculums, kuskolo, so that habana baskolo bala about all these illnesses. Because good weekend thing, there's only one line about lupus that only says it's an autoimmune disease. Fail.
Then done.
And that's it. Not how you treat it, not what medication you take, or what it does to you, or there's nothing. Because we need our nurses and doctors to know about it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people go to the doctors and whatnot, and if we're not fit because maybe and whatnot, when you get to hospital, you're the one that needs to educate the doctor about your disease, because they don't know what it is. Imagine.
But how is it possible though?
They don't. Yeah. They don't. If anyone knows about lupus, please, they must put it in the comments. They don't. Yeah. I was even surprised to see Kawa Kore. Okay, there are few people that came through who are doctors, who were educated about it, who knew about it only because they wanted to, not because it's in the curriculum. So it has to be someone that says, I want to learn about it. You have to go online. I did an interview with one of my girls as well, Mahlatsi Mutiba, who also has lupus. So you can go on my podcast as well and just watch there, because it's also easier to listen to someone who's going through that on a day-to-day basis, unlike hearing from me, because for me it's just secondhand.
Mamela, while we're there, so that we move, man. There is this now thing that is happening in our country, right? Whereby, especially that look Jews, you know, Jews mostly there's foreigners there and all that. Now that thing is spread italamakasa, ne? I mean, come on, look at me. You can't say security clinic in characterizes like a foreigner.
Okay, yeah.
You could, if uplomakas security checkers, you'll definitely differentiate between a foreign nation and Mutual. You take now go to clinicing whereby the securities and the nurse as South African keep producing identification. What's your take on that? I mean, I think it's crazy.
It's crazy, true. Look, I understand what the whole mission and notion of the whole thing is. I for one would not tell anyone how to do their jobs, but I don't know what they call this thing.
Yeah.
Dudula. Maybe it's a dudula.
Operation Dudula, yes.
I would not be able. I'm not even qualified to tell them how to do their work. However, that now it's come to a point where ordinary South Africans need to walk around katompas again. In a subtle way. However, I do feel like for their mission and purpose, it is necessary. Unfortunately. for their mission and vision, it's that is necessary. How we feel about it is something else.
It's something else.
And we need to put feelings aside. Because as much as the ID, whatnot, at the end of the day, we don't get medication, wara.
Because you might be getting 12 sutu, 1 sutu scannaluena,
Sure. And by the way, I can't tell also, because I get that a lot. Because I drive Koleyal Sutu.
It doesn't mean. It doesn't, no, I want to leave registration.
A lot of people ask, okay, I still Sutu, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, I don't even have the accent also, but yeah, I get what they're trying to do. It's just unfortunate that now we have to deal with the after effects, or I don't know what they call it, that we have to deal with them now asking us as well for our identity documents and stuff. But for you, Horotole medication, at the end of the day, if you really want to get it, I'm sure you're going to, it's ID. It's not like, it's heavy.
My beautiful sister, let's wrap this in this fashion. You take, when it comes to the issue of the mental health, yes, this is my view, and it's my opinion, and I'm entitled to. It's not only, I don't know, whether it's a pandemic and stuff, whereby who suffer about what we feel. I think of a but when as what can be your advice to women that are going through that? We're talking serious stuff here.
Yeah, no, Mjolo, like I'm around. Mjolo, it's something else.
Maralona Walsutla.
Why Orasa?
No, it's fine.
Why is the announcement? Like, just how it's But when it comes to mental health, I struggle with that myself. And honestly, it's got nothing to do with Mjolo. It's just life. And how let me just say how I've dealt with it might not work for everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm a self-proclaimed strong person.
Sure.
Nah, I'm very resilient. Yes, everyone else, and I'm fragile. I'm a girl,
This 35-year-old, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
You should be fragile.
I'm very fragile. However, mentally, I would advise people to seek help. Because I think you can recognize when something has clicked in your head, something has changed, your personality has changed, and if you can't recognize your triggers as yet, people around you can tell you if you changed in certain environments, or when a certain somebody walks in, your personality changes, or if you are unable to deal with certain situations as well as another human being would. Therapy should be free in clinics. So go and ask about you. Because I self-diagnose, Aruna. I think when I was in high school, I diagnosed myself with bipolar. I didn't even know what bipolar was. But reading about it now, I'm like, symptoms the thing, but, it's not it, So seek help, because a lot of people die from not being able to face their problems or facing their mental issues. I don't know if it's easier to just, get rid of yourself, or it's easier to live with it and medicate yourself. Another reasoning is because sometimes mental health, or we can create it in our children based on how we deal with life in general. So I don't know I'm not a doctor or anything. So if you recognize it, if you can accept it, acknowledge it, it's easier to seek help. Yeah.
Would you sponsor us with your t-shirts?
Sponsor. I'm sponsored myself by Fede Merchandise.
Is it? No, this is nice, man.
Thank you so much. So
how much is it for someone who's battling?
So a normal size t-shirt is 250, and this one is an oversized. I'm sure you can tell how the sleeves are thing a bit, This is a 350.
Okay.
You can get it in whatever color you want. Just DM me.
Yeah. Then done.
Yes.
let's get to the second phase of this interview.
When I live second and third and fourth,
Exactly.
it sounds like dating.
You know?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know, Nali, Buma, three-course meal and all that.
Okay.
You are a podcaster yourself,
Yes, I am.
right?
I am.
And I was checking when check out your bio and say you really touch on very inspiring issues,
Oh, thank
very
you.
important issues, and big up to you, man. I think we need to grow our channels so that we inspire Makassar and
Of
stuff.
course.
And in inspiring Libona, we need them to come back to see for just the sign of appreciation. I think it's easy, man. You know, people they think if they are going to subscribe to your channel and share it's costing them much. It's only costing
not.
them only data, and then they do that.
And
you know,
that's it.
because I think mine and yours, it doesn't need to worry. Hakbatla subscriber to your
Yeah, you pay a certain
pay a
fee.
certain
No,
fee. No, it's
no,
just
it's
it's
for
just the
free.
matter of having Wi-Fi and all that. Talk us through as to what was the idea behind.
Sheesh. So when we started the podcast, Kikalili MK.
Yeah.
So when I say team, it's
Yeah,
just the
it's
two of
two.
us. Yeah.
Sure.
Just like you
Yeah.
guys. So when we started it, it was mostly about covering our local deep house DJs, right? Because deep house DJs don't get bookings much. But no, not yet. Things
Yes,
are
ma'am.
changing. Hey, things are changing.
Sure.
Things are moving. So it was about bringing a spotlight to deep house DJs who weren't getting the recognition and bookings and just trying to at least mutabili mix A1 on YouTube because it's gonna be there for a lifetime. No one's ever gonna take that away from them. So that's how we started. It was about covering music, and eventually we were like, you know what? Let's start having conversations with local business people, local entertainers as well. The world's thinks entertainment is
Never.
the music industry started. Go slow, my request.
Yeah.
So we were literally just trying to showcase the East Rand and how great it is because it's amazing. Nobody knows over the airport. Like, trying to document those little things that people take for granted at the end of the day. So that's how we started. And eventually we got, great names, Sanbara Tsinyana, Tswani, But yeah, that was our main goal. But now it's kind of expanding from just the East Rand. It's going.
It's now going.
It's we are literally going to go to the world.
Sure, because we were to start with the history of Thokoza. Even though Nakunza didn't do it, was not only based on Thokoza Fair.
Yeah.
I think the entire Katoras was much more involved. And I love the fact that you are touching on real issues, real issues that even Banabaruna Havatlakamrao, they need to know about this history and stuff. Now, there's an interview Ekiling interested to you, and I just want you to give us the gist of it, just for 2-3 minutes.
Okay.
You as a host and DJ Koti as
Oh my
guest.
God. I knew it. Till today, that interview.
Because you were to say, well, after this interview, you doubt if some people will want to come.
I'm telling you, till today, it's the maybe not most watched. However, the most interaction I get Libatu in person. Bawang labasan mara like that familiar face. When I go it's me. Yeah. When I podcast.
Sure.
So that interview, I never write down questions or premeditate, but I will have an idea of how I want it to flow because, like I said to you earlier on, I don't like it being an interview. Yeah, I'd rather it just be a conversation because I'm gonna assume and then oh, this is what you meant, right? So Koti and a shame. Yes, we are a Puzanga, Mara, shame would keep it in that. Was it? Indaba. And which is great because a lot of DJs don't want to talk. They don't want to give out names. Le yena o na le mo na sa batlong tsa mabitso. Ke re, Usman ban, ke re, Usman ban, no. And he's like, I'm phone create makwali nana. But that was amazing because ubuile from a standpoint of a DJ, a consumer as well, and only how Batubadindao operate as well. It was very informative because Nikisan Sankile Mocha in the industry. So I started the pod, well, we started, not I. We started the pod before I became a DJ.
Okay.
So I've only been a DJ for 2 years.
Okay.
So we started the pod before. And because I was interested, the questions I was asking were because and it's shame. Azanga bue makakoti. Aba patalani. Ba patala ka 6-pack. Ba bang ba o batla dibono. But bashimani. Yabona? He was telling the truth, of course. I didn't doubt him even when I was talking to him. I wasn't doubting him at all.
This is what now you were to experience now. So
and I experienced it, Mamela. Hey, shame. Muntu athi DM show Blanco. So this is a new event. Wara wara aki khono patala. You know there was one guy Donovan put with KSM Records or whatever KSM Market. What? Yeah, the Kataras Market. What? Yeah, so Donovan ungshwela blomfana lo. And again, I'm jail, and I'm glad I've got the platform to say it now. Also, I don't give a fuck anymore. Yeah. That guy.
And this will stay for life. Eh?
Oh, shame. Don't care. You know, Donovan, KSM, he booked me. It was fine. The next time he wanted to book me, it was a rooftop, what?
Yeah, it was rooftop, I think.
Yeah, call it rooftop. We are busy.
Machangura boy.
And also, next time, much ridiculous. Petrol. I wasn't ridiculous about it. Also, whatnot. And I told him, the only way I'm gonna come is if you pay me the day before. You know where I live. I've got a podcast.
You've paid me by the way.
You know? So online if you wanted to. He didn't pay me. On the day of the event, I think the event was 7, 6. Blanco's of young one's cat. I was like, sorry? Me? Netflix. I don't have to waste my time. No, Ninabo Blanco, I only 2 years to say Ugu industry, sending a drama queen.
No,
Karen. That's okay. Sharp, ne? And I spoke about it on Facebook, and someone said, tag him. I'm tag.
It's not
that I don't have peace, but you don't respect me, number one. Clearly, you don't respect me. If you think I'm just going to show up last minute, you would never do that to someone else.
Someone
you wouldn't do that to Zidane.
And it might be the question now because again, Umutuam in the industry, so he wanted to take advantage of that show.
They take advantage of that, and they think because I'm a female, I can. Maybe they think I can back up.
Sure.
Got a lot of gents that I can call up and say, this nigga is fucking over with my money. And I could end your career like that if I wanted to. And I'm not saying end your career because Griselda Blanco and I could, but I'm just saying I could dent it with my words. So if you're gonna come with that mentality, at the end of the day, no, don't do that with me. I'm no typical girl. Yeah.
So was it about the money?
It wasn't really, well, yeah, with that event. So he wouldn't try that with me. I don't know about other people, but I've had others, not in the East Rand per se, that were like, there's a huge event coming next month. If you want to be on the lineup. Okay. And I'm like, this is why I didn't want, I wanted to be an actress, ne? And I had an agent and I would go casting and all these things. And I remember this one day I was looking like a ultra male.
Yeah.
I was very tiny.
Yeah.
I was very small. I was a baby, man. And I had this green dress with 10-inch heels on with a sew-in in. This director looked at me again. Ngaze ngaphuma. Wangilandela dressing room. Wathi kimi, you know.
Unamanga we.
That was the last day they saw me at Generations. Being actor as a backup. What do I call them?
Extras, yeah.
I was an extra. Because I'm thinking if I do extra work for a couple of months, eventually someone's going to notice me or say, here's a line. No. They reminded me, Lalela, when you are not Mini Lamini. So I was like, never mind, thank you. And then I walk into this industry, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. And yes, I can. But you still get to a point where who want to take advantage of that, of you.
But do you think, as a rebuanji, or holistically, does it happen though?
Of course it does.
DJ, Babu Tegeni, they do that before just because of what or lineup?
You know, I won't say necessarily. Okay, let's say about DJ in general.
In general.
Yeah, not deep house DJs.
Please.
Because I've got a very deep respect for what DJ about deep house. I mean, it's house hangata thola but babaside in that genre. So yes, of course it happens, but it's easier these days to get bookings if you are aesthetically pleasing. I never wear makeup. In 4 years,
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not.
So easily now fit like now.
And I can't. I'm with Anya. So if you are like me and you're not the sexiest thing since sliced bread and you don't look a certain way and whatnot, banyana babangata in the same industry who play a different genre that I will not. But I'm sure it's in your head. But the weavies kana, ba hlaisa ma tswele, ba tsebelu DJ, ba sinka, ntongoleng motho pretend ka ro a mixa kante ha mix. So yes, mhlomong ba kana ba rekisa divono, but it's quite easy for you to get booked if on the right crew that's going to help you with syncing your music, you know, well preparely mix ya. When all you have to do go hlape we mot. And then and then congratulations, you're a DJ.
And done.
Yeah. Honestly. And done. And DJing is hard, guys. People think it's the easiest thing. It's hard. Mixing is hard. Now I'm partially deaf on my left ear. And that's why I get Griselda because I have Forster. I'm not supposed to be sitting or standing next to the speaker because that's eventually going to damage my hearing in the long run. But because Grata music and I want to entertain people and I want to teach people music as well, that's why I do it. Mixing is not easy. Yes, it's easy as time goes on. Also, DJ only 10 years experience, because sometimes it happens. Guys, it happens.
It's something that you wrote about.
It happens. Oh my gosh, it happens. It happens.
But the female DJs, book you shame because of its month of August.
Then
said, Akfani.
Yeah, Oksala is bookie. Because why are you talking about? And then what? Oksala yung bookie and pataliwe.
Now, the other part of your life, it is that has to do with the spa massage. I think you are
yes.
You are a moving spa massage.
I'm a multifaceted person, Mamela. So I started.
When did you start that?
In 2020. Okay. So I used to work in corporate. I used to go my way insurance. Anyway, so when I quit my way in 2018, I didn't have a plan. Because and I was going to kill someone. So I quit and I was like, you know what, God, do you? Because what is happening right now? So 2018, 2019, nothing. But I had this thing, massage. I would dream about it as well. You know? In 2020, my mom passed away come March.
Oh, sorry, man.
And it was lockdown and whatnot. So I couldn't even go to a school and try to learn this. So I did it online. I was like, let me do it online and then what do I do? So I got a certificate online and I was like, okay. A couple of months later, a friend of mine,
Sure.
So we'd go there every year type of thing, even like a girls' weekend, whatnot. So I was like, okay, great, I'm going to use this to my advantage. There's 11 of us here, so 10 women that I can use as my models. So let me practice on them. So I had my massage bed, my oils, all of that, went there. And then I played a little game, okay, you choose head massage, and we made a weekend out of it. It was amazing. And that's when everyone was like, "Omo abariko na yo, enekemo massage mauto, are unblockile di sinus." I was like, "Kareng mosumo usremejiki mo sminjiki in my hand like that. How would I let that go?" But for me, it was more like healing. I feel like my calling comes in different ways.
Okay.
Comes in with music, healing. Comes with massaging, healing. Comes with talking on the podcast, healing. In some form, I'm gonna have an impact on you. However that healing is, gets a how to. But I just know my calling is based on healing. So the massage therapy. So I do relaxation massage. 15 minutes of fela tla bo khalele ntate ntho o etsang yona
Yeah.
ba khale ya shem le banna ba ba sa batle mo hotla ko di massaging when they do eventually come or invite me because I do mobile. I come to you.
Okay.
You book a full body massage, which most of my clients do that. They hardly book shoulder or whatever. It's always a full body massage, which is 500 rand for full body, and then that excludes hair. Call out fee. Depends where you are, of course, but I'll travel wherever. Cape Town.
Yeah, like Cape Town on
Someone
top of the
said
mountain.
we're going to Cape Town.
You mustn't worry about the
Abuti
flight
X.
tickets. Sure.
Mustn't worry about flights, accommodation.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't you. It was the other guy.
It's the other guy. The
Oh,
other guy.
sorry.
Chuku, yeah.
No, I remembered your name. Sorry. No, Marakirilo, you are invited. But yeah, so I started in 2020. I've been dabbling in and out of it because another thing in Ketsangiska Maketa Awolu, when it comes to massages, yang khatatsa moyeng.
How so?
It's in designers. I feel like I transfer moralo wa hao honna and uqetela unkimela. So for not to go to another massage therapist, I went to a few and I told him to until recently Shem to some girl almost 6. So next akhono ho hunta whatever it is I got from you. Jula inkimela. So yeah, but I still do it. No happy endings though. As much as people offer.
Sure.
I mean, some guy offered me 5 grand for a happy ending.
Just for it?
And I was broke as fuck. And I was like, oh my gosh, why do I have morals? Yeah. Oh, I was like, no, I can't.
You're DJing live.
Yes.
Let's start just now recently. I think it was the 10th of August. And they said, go Yegasmic.
Yegasmic.
You know, for someone also tsebing ne?
Yeah.
One will think Umutogos. Sure.
Oh, I've got family motto was a
Okay.
Ramnotes.
Yeah. Oh.
Chicken
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straten sabu tabangumlui. There's outing about tabamlui Linda.
Maybe I don't know if it's about Musa.
Yes, no, I know.
Musa.
Sure. Yeah.
That's my cousin. Yeah, Bukinile.
Sure.
Yeah, those are my cousins. So Togozaki try
Kasia. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, Eargasmic is home away from home. You know, I anticipate going to Eargasmic every month because I'm like, as much as it's a culture now for us to go there. For me, I feel like I'm going to hear something new. I'm going to feel different. I'm going to hear new music. And the environment is not always the same, man. There's always something in the air. It's always clean. It's pure. I don't know about bottle spike candy drinks like some places,
sure.
You know? So yeah, I love Eargasmic. So I play them a lot. Oh, Shembang Buka. It's lang Bukalun and lang Patala. Yeah, so I get booked there a lot. But other than Eargasmic, I've been a resident DJ Kozen for a couple of months. I think until early this year. But I'm trying to branch out of the East Rand.
Sure.
Because of the limited funds at East Rand. So. But DJing is nice. I mean, I think I've done a lot for someone who's... And I'm only turning 2 years in end of September. I'll be 2 years as Blanco. I feel like in a space of 2 years, I've done a lot. As much as I took a break, Nyana, this year from January until maybe now August, a couple of months. But for personal reasons.
Okay.
But otherwise, in the industry, I feel like at least... Mara, you will like my music, Shem.
Sure.
I've made a stamp.
Yeah.
The fact that I went on YFM and I won residency for a month, I mean... And I was like 7 months into the game then. And I was terrible. Now that I listen to the mixes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, girl.
Yeah.
But you did that,
Yeah.
you know? No doubt about it. A lot of confidence has to come when you're a DJ in
100%.
general. I think at January or Kamach, they did call me Ko Eargasmic. They asked me to come and play. And I wasn't in the right space of mind. As much as a lot of people, patrons don't even care about clinics, but when as a DJ, you know when
You feel
you feel the set is terrible. I even cried after that. Like I literally went to the bathroom and I cried. They were like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" They were like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, send taggy. I need to know You know, it was for me because I always try to do the best that I can. So this one, yeah, the 10th August, Shem.
You killed it. No, I saw on how you even dancing.
I was confident. I think me coming back, I came back stronger. And I needed a redemption set anyway. Because if now, two consecutively, but actually, she's not that great.
Yeah.
But I just needed to remind people, oh, you know what? I am the girl I think I am.
Now, Nerunal Figile Pimo not so long ago, and she went as far as saying some of the DJs, Nalidi Kwale, that's number one, number two. Some of you as DJs, you don't prepare well for the set. It's a alone, right? Now, tell me, how do you then prepare for your set? Because of when I soul, and at the same time you do deep house, correct?
I don't play soul.
You don't play soul?
No.
You're doing what?
I do house.
House, strictly.
Dude. I can literally
and deep house.
Deep house,
How do you-
soulful house. So luckily, my business partner has a controller and he can borrow me every now and then Ankadime so I can practice. But I rely on him mostly with his ear because as much as I think I know good music, I need to be able to reach people who are listening to the music at the end of the day. So just because I think a song is nice, doesn't mean everyone is gonna enjoy it. So I don't just play for me and the DJs because but badlala the DJ. So babang badlala chomtsaka the DJ. As long as they are happy. No, I play for people that are listening. So when I go play, MK always says, find that one person who's not a DJ that you don't even know, you've never seen in your life. Concentrate on that person. If Mutu is happy, your set is going to be amazing. Because then if I'm catering for you, and that's why Kerata Lala Soulful House, the sing along, Marata House, I get it all comes down to love. Oh. But 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 I play Soulful House because I like when the babies are good. Manyana ba totsi DJ Oshapo dlala music omnati. The gents have no choice but to call at the table.
Sure. So
Ansahambi nizohlala lo DJ azahambi azaqede. So mina ngenza ngamabom. Wa ke dlala ka 5 ko Eargasmic. Ke a fitla ke tsa banyana ba thokoza ba fitla ka 3 ko Eargasmic. Abadlali jwang.
No, abadlali jwang.
Ba fitla ka 3 bo
mapebeza. 2, so Facebook bo situation right now.
Itumela nga santsana kentse mixing yana ya gale a itsetso ga hona batho tla ba bona bo come Tuesday. Ba dule mola ba di 17. Ha ke kena ke sheba bona ke.
How does the Eargasmic crowd receive you though?
Oh, they love me. Oh, well, I hope they do. But I've been playing there since Vele Kikala.
Yes.
DJ. Dude, it's amazing. I think they appreciate music and they appreciate being taught new music. I was finding how we are playing in. Oh, I remember a friend of mine, Nathala Kozen, on a Monday. Oh, she played a beautiful set. Athala on a Monday. And because I'm not playing then, people feel comfortable to come talk to me. Hey, Blanco, I shoot you music. So got this my melusi done. She was playing after Uzi done. And I felt like, yeah, she was mellow. It's a Monday. We listen to Deep House on Monday. It's like, relax. Ufuni piano, but we are somewhere else. You know, and I'm like,
dude,
why when ungangeni uDJ? Ngoba wena you are the best. Wena Oscar that's why Oscar Bo babukho. I'm like, oh, leni inkinga. So a crowd for me, Shem, I say Eargasmic is amazing. I think they love me.
I was about to ask you this, as in like a DJ, right? You get into a space whereby with its home shara, you know.
Hence, I'm a man called Blanco, you know.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
Men are annoying, men are disgusting, but I mean, as long as they appreciate what I do, more than that, for me, boring. Next.
Tell me, because now you in a deep house thingy and soul therapy, I think Utlara just need to chill.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, with your music, right? 16 December, Thokoza Music Festival. It's not about DJ, but Thokoza Fair. I don't think.
I've seen a few different faces.
A few different faces. Would you love to play to such big event?
Listen, book me now. I'm still available. I would do it, definitely. I think to overcome my fear of your crowd, I think Eargasmic also helped me with that as well, because Nikis habadlala batho ba bangata ke na le ntho ke iphapela vele nna mara self-esteem yaka went down because of certain things. Mara crowd I would definitely play for it. Also, I want to be a celebrity now, so bigger and better places. I want to play in Cape Town. I want to shake my ass on a yacht.
Yeah.
But yeah. No.
Yeah. Now, in terms of the bookings, who does the bookings for you?
I don't have a manager. MK was my manager until he decided he's got better things to do with his life. But anyway, but I don't have a manager, so I do my own bookings.
Okay.
I need to be out there and socialize and go to other people's gigs, support others so they can see me.
They can see
and
you
remember me, because just because you're a great DJ doesn't mean people come about so you have to support others as well. So I support Libatba Hip Hop. I go to Zandy's gigs. I don't play hip hop. I don't even know the first thing about hip hop. I don't even listen to hip hop on my.
But
I go.
It's like a hip hop DJ.
I'm a snob.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why.
I'm a ghetto snob.
Yeah.
That's why.
But would you maybe venture to genre the hip hop and stuff?
Of course.
Maybe in future.
I think it would be easier to play hip hop as a girl as well. Yeah.
Your relationship.
Beyonce, lady.
Your relationship with DJ Zandile?
Zandile, I met him via the podcast. He came through as an interview, a favor from a friend. Kido got us him for the interview, and we've been friends ever since. So he shows up, I show up. Yeah, but he's friends with MK more than me now. Like, MK is taking every board. So yeah, but he's a great guy. He's a great dude. He's a great dude.
I'll tell you another question there. X.
Only ask.
Zwaga, I'll ask. Yeah.
On a crew, like more DJ okay, no,
I ride solo.
She's
experiences we have some DJs on the
Mama line
no, VIP. Family rider.
Abateng nokuteng. Yeah.
I think
yeah.
So, then
No, I write solo. I mean, abantu abahamba nami, umuntu ozongifonela athi ngila, not because I invited them. Yes, maybe one or two friends I'll take ngalaso sikhathi. And mabangekho ngiyaya okusalayo. It's my booking. I'll go. So I've seen with a lot of DJs as well, which they won't go without their crowd. So I write solo most of the time.
2 questions before Ria Pepinini to close. Right? The same question I Buzan. Would you play let's just say go Zen or Biblos and Baroena? Look, or you guys make for that matter. Barano, you don't have money to pay you, but we can give you a bottle of Hennessy and.
I mean, I've played before for those kind of.
I'm talking about now currently.
Now, sorry.
I mean, it's 2 years now,
Nah.
and you are now a brand.
No, thank you. It's fine. I'll stay at home and practice for paying events.
Sure.
Yeah. No. 6-pack yana no kya ilebo.
Talk us through. Kuboni kaika busy lwe namfethu. I don't know, somewhere go SABC there, I think it's
Go Ikwekwezi
yes,
FM.
doing your thing there.
I
The
mean-
confidence, dude.
Ke rekile kaofela confidence
Yeah.
ko di shopong.
Yeah.
Akal siela nix. I got an invite, to come through go Ikwekwezi, and I was like, okay. I haven't played in a while. Literally, Ikwekwezi were the first gigs that I got, and since Kicho said, okay, I'm ready to come back. And I went to Ikwekwezi with a friend of mine. She's a DJ as well, Simi Deep, and it was amazing to play on radio again. Also because I like being behind the mic. So being behind the mic first and then DJing afterwards gave me a lot of confidence. It boosted me, and it was amazing, man. For the fact that I never listened to Ikwekwezi because of language barriers.
Yeah.
Number one, I could hardly understand what the interviewer was saying, but the fact that they saw something in me and they were like, Zwagal. And they were like, no, now December Stokbiza. And I'm like, oh, am I that good? So yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. Limpizza happy.
Dude, that was go Kasi FM, even though it was only for 5 minutes, as I've enjoyed myself. I remember it was first time.
Is it?
Kia go Kasi FM, kishosa kido kire talk. Manja wazunguza nida. Aremfetu, akavi iada.
I've been to Kasi FM
Yeah.
a few times. I started going to Kasi FM when I was in matric.
Yeah.
Or maybe before. Osansa Nonale X. DJ X.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So nervous so to that and out here I came captain. Enta loy. Man ka enjoy man.
Yeah, not.
Now the le katura sing mamit.
Yeah.
Damn, it was nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
re-
can just imagine in line now to entertainment as a DJ there. After the interview, you go there and then on the set you do your thing.
Oh, it was amazing. As much as Nakwenilinyane,
Sure.
Libwana, they were like, no, you need an hour, But hey, it was just about 18 minutes, 20 minutes, but it was amazing.
If you were to bring someone from the death, Ikabamang, and why?
Is this someone personal to me?
Sure.
Someone personal or industry? Or
Personal, dude.
personal.
Personal.
I'd probably say my friend Neo. I know a lot of people would say, why not your mom? Why not your sister? Yeah. My mom had a good life. Also, I don't think anything would have changed between me and Nayo, my mom, or anything would have gotten better if Ngambuis. She did what she had to do. Nami, our relationship, the way been and that was it. Also, my sister as well, I think her child would be the best person to say, my mom, I'd ask for my mom to come back. But my friend Neo, I feel like she lived a very short life. She had so much to do. She had so much to offer to the world. She had so much talent. She was Neo was also very smart, and Biluya Hainijiwa. She, habare motho o tlo feelisang hore you matter in life and will always encourage you no matter. Neo was there for me when I went through the trenches, and she was still there. And if Neo nele motho mong, because of what was happening in my life, akaba ang ngadile kgal or anlahletse matsohor, I don't want anything to do with you. But because she knew hore whatever situation was happening, it wasn't necessarily my fault. she was always there regardless. So I would have loved to see a 50-year-old now. I don't know if that makes sense. We were robbed.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie.
Sure.
We were robbed. And not just me. If you go on Facebook, if you go on my post, Moki posting about Neo, I am telling you, 100% of everyone that reacts or has had an interaction with Neo says the same thing. Sure. So yeah, my mom, yes, I love her to bits. And suddenly the numbers are low to more, but yeah. I mean, she had me when she was 41. She had a long life, you know, so yeah, Neo.
Dude, there's a question there from Hana with cameraman,
we say what technical director.
Technical director. Are you expensive though in terms of the bookings?
Yes, I'm very expensive.
And how much do you cost?
I'm very expensive. You must pay me my money. And when I say I'm expensive, I mean I'm affordable because I'm not gonna say I'm cheap.
No, you can't. I mean, 500.
Okay, let's say, for example, Hakeri, Chomi, Petrol, and this is East Rand. Not even East Rand, Katoras. 1.5.
No, I think that is reasonable.
I get petrol. Last bought petrol I had 2 years ago, nearly 5K. I'm sure no, only 50.
Yeah,
1 year, come on,
sure, it's big. Yes, like then, not now.
Yeah, not now.
I mean, last born is business.
Last born is business. Last born is expensive. When it takes it, but yeah. Also, lower no 1.5 years. Seki sa ba ni kwena Vusa bo. Ke lenyalo la hao or ke bete.
Imagine, let's say I see petrol diesel.
2.5 diesel.
2.5. Now you.
It's certainly fuel. It's the same motor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you are booked right to any place. Let's say wherever more booking thing and it's Javanda's last born and it's yourself.
Bona batho ba patala di 50K tsa bona na never ba patala ba sile jwang di promoter le batho ba oneng dindawo they don't want to pay us our due. However, you do find genuine people who, because they'll say send your invoice and then when you send it, I'll send it a half, or you'll get the rest when you come, because some people don't show up. You know, they don't show up. They don't show up. So you get to the event and then they do pay you. Before your money. But I feel like what you feel you are worth. 1.5 is nothing. 1.5, I ask Nix. That's why I can say chelte yaka eo. Na petrol yaka. Nkare he maybe po ma 4.5 ke yona petrol ke favor.
Now I know when they say petrol what do they mean.
Yabo. And a petrol ke petrol and then I still need and I still need my rider as well.
Exactly.
I still want my rider.
Petrol dude 1.5 year.
It's cash.
It's cash.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
And then there are people who want technical riders and people who want riders ahead, which means your normal rider, which is your food and alcohol, babang hardly included, babang kibanyana included.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, if you want a nice girl next to you.
As like a Vusi DJ.
Yeah.
Would I request that?
You can.
Is it allowed?
Depends what place you go in.
It's on the menu.
You guys, where do you guys live?
Dude, now
y'all live on a rock. Hona le rider ya jwalo, le dijo, hona le rider ya. Yes.
Seriously?
Hona le rider ya flash.
Jeez. Blanco, there is nothing like that. Now tell me your view on this one, and I think it's even though you now go soul and all that, even though hotla the Thokoza Music Festival, if you were as a house DJ, right, be given a platform, but 2 million, say, organize this event. We want to see all the DJs that go Katora City playing A1. Which venue would you choose?
Venue?
Sure. There's a lot of you.
Stadium.
Barata vibe.
No, Stadium. because where else can we go? Dipleke tsa rona di nyane. I sa bua ka hurricane because we don't know what is happening.
You don't know.
We don't know. Well, I do know, but I don't know. Don't ask me no questions.
You don't know.
Oh.
On Facebook, they are saying renovation and what, you know, coming soon and stuff.
When I ring.
I'm quiet, I don't know.
Hey, let's not get renovations.
Yeah. So, do you think the idea of bringing all the house DJs, because of my understanding is that, and besides now about 2 million, they say bring this people
Actually, you know,
together.
you spoke about Tawadi Kwali earlier on, and I came because I'm like, who would have a problem with me? Like,
You don't have beef.
I don't got beefs.
Yeah.
Not
You
yet.
gel with everyone.
Well, maybe I don't. Even like a chicken more than yeah.
Someone in the stew.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they do have stew shame,
Then-
or
then-
the scissor share,
yeah.
scissor see too, because I don't have beef with anyone. I don't think I have beef with anyone. Are you think? Nseben, do you have
No, no.
someone in mind? Because I'm trying to think. You know, no, not that I don't want to talk. I mean, this whole podcast I've been talking. You know,
Yeah,
so I
so
don't
yeah.
have. No, I honestly don't have beef, and also because I made friends with these people before I became a DJ. It's easy for me to call DJs and say,
Sure.
you know, I got Puma next month, Mara, you know, give me that song. And they do give me songs. And hey, beef, guys, for what?
I think when in your line of duty as a DJ, you have built good relations.
I
so
think
for
I
you,
have.
There's
I
no
think
beef.
I have. I don't think I have beef because
Yeah.
also with the podcast, that come to the
Yeah.
podcast and you know we have a conversation. Long boring mara ke tlo qeta le wena, and after that it's like okay, I'm not gonna see you again.
Sure.
But it's not like re na le beef,
Na le beef
but
and
wa
stuff.
bora, na le
Yeah.
personality pap.
Yeah.
That's all. You know.
27 September, ke bone something, dinsang.
Go rodeo port.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
that's like I'm getting out of the
Yeah.
exchange, you guys. Like, and you guys must follow me. A man called Blanco
Yeah.
must follow me because there's other gigs coming. DJs and DVs
Yeah.
and you know, you never know. There's gonna be nice things coming.
That's
So
nice,
go
man.
report ki event ya ka Malls.
Okay.
Also ko Zirast. Mara
Right.
u dula mo Thokoza. We are doing an activation to Zirast Deep House Festival. So 27th September will be there, Koro Report. I can't remember the name of the
Yeah.
place. But yeah, I'm booked there and it's a soulful type of, I'm feeling very soulful.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it'll like a sunset.
Sure.
Ke batla ho apara seqebezana. So orange.
Yeah.
You know, just to keep a free. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there. I'll
Yeah.
play Soulful House. I'm planning on playing Soulful House. But yeah, I can't wait. The 1st of November,
Yeah.
go Zirast.
Zirast again.
Oh my gosh. Oh, might as well make a vacation out of it. You know, it's my Friday, khutle Monday.
Monday.
You know?
Sorry, have you to
Because
worship?
now, Habi,
Right with that.
baby, ke tla tsamaya le
Yeah.
yena.
Yeah.
Ke tla tsamaya le
Sure.
yena. Ha sa kgone a ishe, mo tla ba strong. I ke re ke tlisa.
Zaga mfethu and
Not even mine doesn't even equal to what he brings, but yeah. At least
Yeah.
kilo batla tjhelete ya lipstick. You understand?
Sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So o tlong allow.
Yeah. What are you currently busy with?
So we've been a bit quiet with the pod, mainly because my business partner has been busy with school. But we are trying to bring back the pod bigger and better with
Sure.
bigger names.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier on, we want to branch out of the East Rand. And besides DJing as well, and being a massage therapist, and being a great mom, and a great girlfriend, and a great human being, I'm just living my best life. Projects, I'm trying to get out of there because I'm trying to get onto radio.
Oh, that's nice. With the voice.
So yes,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get onto radio. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, your loss.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, that's where my headspace is at. Trying to make money. I want to drive a Porsche. You know, my kids deserve a Porsche, mom.
Who's your favorite deep house DJ?
You.
Male or female?
You. You. Mokas. Ozzy.
Okay.
Oh. Ozzy Gilasbonia Griselda Blanco, by the way. But yeah, Ozzy is my favorite. I can't really pinpoint and say one person. I like a lot of people. Ke rata Mngome Zulu, ke rata Soul Freaka. Oh, I love Soul Diva.
Yeah.
Oh, Soul Diva Lisa, she coupled boy,
Yeah.
couple goals like Judy J. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. I like a lot of people, and I like underground people that are not well known as well. So hence with the podcast as well, I literally become like so stunned with these DJs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where have you been all my life? Like you're the best thing that's ever happened since sliced bread. But yeah, I can't pinpoint one person. Mara deep house, yana.
George.
Expensive music.
Oh, deep house is a very expensive music.
Expensive
Yeah.
music. Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's expensive, right?
Yeah.
But the 300 for
Yeah.
Pine A1. So.
Ooh, my sister, thank you so much, man. Today. It was nice having you.
Thank you for
All the
having
best
me.
with your DJ Live
Yes.
podcast, spa massage, the moving one. May Almighty bless you
Thank you so
and
much.
know the right.
Thank you so
We-
much.
we-
Thank you
we
guys
love
for having
you.
me.
We love you, Uncensored.
Because Gakalo interviewer in my life like this.
You always
Like I'm always the one.
Yeah.
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 But
No, thank you
guys
so
for
much,
having
man.
me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's Eastern.
Yes, you guys must
Katuras.
subscribe to my podcast as well. Alien Lifestyle with Sonati, brought to you by
Correct.
Audionomics Entertainment, a man called Blanco on socials, and we're out.
busy.
Ukwala
Kwala.
na,
Yeah,
ukwala
kwala
na. Sekwezi, sekwezi.
Thanks, man.
Thank you
It's
for
all right.
having me. Oh, that was